Roger, brother, how you going?
Ricky, how are you? How are you?
This is a bit of a spontaneous thing, isn't it?
Do not adjust your televisions. We are live from a Western Sydney train.
So I was literally just, I actually missed my train earlier, and then I was sitting there next to this guy, and I saw his tattoo on his neck. He's going to do a bit of a turn. And I asked him, I said, you know, what's that tattoo? And what is it? You want to tell us?
Oh, it's called The Brand of the Sacrifice. It's from the hit anime Berserk. Oh, it's also, I guess it's a manga as well.
Yep.
And it's just basically the main character has been marked by the gods for death.
Yeah, well.
And that's simply the base of it.
Yeah, sick. So tell me a bit about yourself, bro. Like, what are you currently focusing on right now in your...
Well, about 30 minutes before I met you, Ricky, I just finished my advanced scaffolding course.
Yep.
So that was about a week course, and now I'm ready to go out into the world of advanced scaffolding, including mostly structural, hanging, just all types of scaffold that isn't really touching the ground.
Yeah, wow. That's awesome.
There's a lot of safety issues around that. That's mainly what we focused on. It's obviously going to be harnessed up, potential of things to fall, and we just want to make sure everyone works safely and gets home back to their family.
Yeah, epic, man. That's really good, and it's always good to, in your career, to continuously advance and build that up, hey?
100%. This is, it's probably been a 4-year endeavour for me.
Yeah.
Getting to this point that I am now.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to feel very comfortable in the construction world.
100%. For the viewers out there, we are on a train doing a bit of a podcast. You guys can sit there if you want, no stress. So we are on a train, so if there is some extra noise, guys, we are on a train. Do you want to sit here, brother? Yeah. We're just doing a video. Are you okay to be in that? Doing a video. Sorry, man. A bit of a spontaneous thing. Just, hey, please just don't knock that, please.
The flaws of being in public, I guess, you got to be appropriate with the people around you.
That's right. And this is a really good experience to increase our social confidence as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Like my friend Roger here was actually telling me you're starting a podcast when?
Yeah, I'm starting a podcast in literally in a couple hours. It's the Westside Larrikins. It's just me and 2 of my other friends. We haven't really thought of a genre that we want to delve into, so we're going to keep it very general.
Yep.
But you know, obviously, a lot of the boys, they speak their mind, not really filtered, uncensored. Yep. Obviously, got to keep it down. Can't be saying too much nonsense.
Yeah.
But we just want to pick each other's brains, see how we go, and then see how we go moving forward.
Yeah,
this first episode.
I'm keen to see you take that leap, and also just experience all the growth that comes with actually creating content and starting a podcast.
Yeah.
But my question for you now is a bit of a deep one, but what do you think it means to be a man?
Oof.
Big question.
No, honestly, there's so many different ways you can go about this, depending on who you talk to. See, I reckon my answers evolved as I've grown up.
Yep.
Obviously, during the puberty period of my life, that's when I thought, okay, being a man was being the toughest bloke out there. You can beat anyone. You don't take any shit. To the point I'm at now, especially with the way my work's going, the way my family life's going, and my personal life, being that tough guy and just standing up and fighting everyone and anything, it's just not worth it. Especially, I've got everything going for me and everything to lose. So it's as simple as one punch and I'm gone for 10 years.
Yeah.
So I've just fucked my whole life.
100%. I love that progression. So you progressed from this egoic sort of structure of to be a man is to be tough and fight people and to dominate others, to to be a man is to literally be there for my family.
100%.
And I can't be there for my family if I'm doing all that other
100%.
stuff.
100%. It went from being the macho, everybody look at me, to now I've only got 2 friends and I like those 2 friends.
Yeah.
I've also got my missus. That's all I need. I don't need anyone else or anything else.
Yeah.
100%. Keep my circle small, and obviously I do go on the Snapchat, the Instagram, get that tiny bit of FOMO. I'm like, I want to be there, and then I realise, I'm going home every day to a wife that loves me. On the Saturday I go out, have some actual deep, meaningful conversations with my mates that I actually care about.
Yeah.
And that's what I reckon, that transition, getting to that point, it took a very long time to get there, but I'm glad I'm at this point. Doing it so young as well.
Sick. And just going off that last question of you stating it took a while to get to that point, what do you feel like one of the biggest obstacles for you was in that transitionary phase? Like in that phase where you were going from like that young adolescent, like egoic type teenage boy to like the mature man that you now are?
I think it was more so just, maybe I was, because I was the only child, maybe I was really attention deficit. So I just wanted everyone to look at me, everyone to want me. I went to an all-boys school, so I literally thought, you know, if a girl talks to me, she wants me.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't realise, okay, she just wants to have a conversation with me.
Yep.
And I was like, I got to be, what's that term, like peacocking. I had to be the biggest bird, most colourful. And once I actually stopped caring what people thought, that's when I started noticing, okay, my friend circle starts getting a lot smaller. Like, I don't really care about your feelings, I don't really care about you.
Yep.
But these 3 people, I care about you, I care about what you think. I want to do things to help you, just out of the kindness out of my heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to do things because I know I'm going to get a favour back.
Yeah, no, I love that.
It's just, it took so many hurdles to actually do that. So many times I fell flat on my face, thinking, okay, this bloke's got my back. No, he doesn't. Or this girl is the one I love, I want to marry. No, cheated.
Yeah.
It's you don't just get it overnight. It's something that you got to fall constantly on your face to actually get to.
100%. That's powerful, yeah. And I feel like a really powerful question I'd love to ask you is, if you had, we'll wait for this to finish and I'll ask the question. So, if you were to give one piece of advice, we'll wait again. That's right. This is what happens when you film a podcast on a train, guys. How you going, brother? What was your name?
Anas.
Ricky, good to meet you, man.
Good to meet you.
Alright, so yeah, if you were to give one piece of powerful advice to your younger self, what would you say to him?
Honestly, listen in school, because I was like a bottom of the barrel student, and then as soon as I left school and started realizing how much it was actually useful, that's when I've actually started. I've learned way more out of school than I did in school.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the argument to say that the curriculum's it's a cookie cutter thing for every student.
Yeah.
Like, not every student is getting what they need to learn, but do pick up that and then build on your own knowledge further from there. And I wish I did that. I also wish I started boxing when I was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
I might have been world champion by now, but mistakes were made, and hopefully we move forward from there.
Yeah, 100%. No, man, that's really cool. Do you have any questions you want to ask me?
Yeah, actually, it's mainly because we're going for the podcast for myself.
Yeah.
How do you keep these questions back in the back? Do you have these questions constantly in the back of your brain
to like keep the conversation flowing? Yeah, so I do like coaching, like I'm a coach, so a big part of my role is to have deep conversations that evoke awesome answers, and also leading people to like really good and deep realizations about themselves. So it's sort of something that I've trained into me. But in general, I just think the quality of a conversation comes from the quality of the questions. So yeah, I'm just always sort of like, I just have these, they're sort of in the back of my mind to give you an answer, but in saying that too, I'm not really thinking of the next question. It's sort of just like, I ask the first question, whatever you respond, then I like chunk down in a sense, and I just go deeper on that. So just for context, I'm a qualified NLP practitioner, which is basically neuro-linguistic programming.
Okay.
They teach us a technique in there which is called chunking down. Right, now chunking down is a language model where you can deepen the conversation you're having and get both individuals, both parties involved, to get to know more about you, right? So that's essentially what I'm using to answer the question. But yeah, it's
were you always able to keep a conversation flowing, or did you grow up as a bit of an introvert, or has this always just been the way you were?
Good question. I was pretty introverted, I would say, as a kid. Like I was just all about games and stuff like that. And then I started, like, I grew up and I just started, like, I've got a love for people. I love talking to people. I'm extremely socially confident. And I really think, like, you never know who you're going to meet, who you're going to talk to. That's why when I see you sitting there, I'm like, I got to talk to this guy. And a really cool thing's come out of it. Like now we know each other. You're going to start a podcast. I'm going to check that out. We're doing this. We've formed a connection just off an opportunity where I could have easily just looked at my phone and scrolled, right? And so could have you. But we chose to make that connection.
And I know the thing that dragged you into the conversation was this tattoo. Funny story. This was a bit of a home job. Only cost me $50.
It looks clean.
But as soon as I got it, as soon as it was done, wrapped in Glad wrap, my mate went onto the table and I said I was just running up to the shops.
Yep.
Ended up getting recognised straight away. Some Islander guy in Mount Druitt, he's like, bro, that's the bazooka tattoo.
Yeah.
And then I just thought that was a lucky coincidence. Now, every single time I've gone to a pub, some bloke has come over and said, hey, is this, is it this, is it this? And what ended up being a $50 tattoo, I've probably earned thousands of dollars worth of alcohol just because.
Oh, really?
People will come up to me and then it'll end up being a 30-minute conversation, an hour-long conversation, and because we're at a pub, it's just like, yeah, have this. And just the power of tattoos on just whatever, just to create a relationship just out of, you know, oh, let's just this guy sit next to me, oh, I recognise that.
And
then
it's like a connection piece.
100%. To just start a hour, 2 hour long conversation about just a tattoo. Even if we spent 2 minutes on the tattoo, it's now dragged into us doing a podcast on a Western Sydney train.
That's fun. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, just able to transition, you know, this could possibly blossom into nothing, or this could blossom into something in the future.
And like to get a bit philosophical and deep, right? I was trying to get the train before. I ran to the station. I missed it by 30 seconds.
No way.
Right now, I don't know what your views are on the whole like. It's like the butterfly effect type thing. Like things happen for a reason. And the smallest little change can impact the biggest thing. So like in this case today, I ran to the train, I missed it by 30 seconds. Fuck, a little bit like, fuck me, all good. I'm going to get to Bondi where I'm going to catch up with mates 30 minutes later. But in saying that, if I got on that train, I never would have met you. This wouldn't have happened. Who knows, like we could literally, this could be the podcast, we'll never talk again, maybe. But we could also become fucking best mates and create a business together later. You don't know. You really don't know.
It literally just, I never go to Windsor as well. I only went there because I had a scaffolding course. And obviously, step. This has happened. It's just strange how the universe connects the right things at the right time.
100%. Yeah, so moving forward, what is your sort of like, let's talk about your main goals for the foreseeable future?
Honestly, just keep progressing in my scaffolding career. Hopefully get to a point where I may be able to build a scaffolding business, but I know that is very difficult, especially with the competition. There's major scaffolding companies, there's minor scaffolding companies, there's subcontractors out there. Like construction in general is just a very bloated industry. As much as the news says we have an apprentice deficit at the moment, we won't get into that whole can of worms. But you know, I've also got this podcast in the background as well, and I'm not so much, I just want to keep that going, see how I go, and just, it's not so much of like, I know the boys were talking about, oh, we can do sponsorship, we can do money. I'm like, look, I just want to have a conversation with a couple of the boys, and then, you know, if people join, they add their chats, we just communicate with the viewers as well.
Oh, 100%. And bro, like, I just want to mention something. You've never done a podcast before.
No.
You haven't really made any content on social media or been public at all.
No.
Bro, I admire your social confidence. Honestly, bro, like we met 30 minutes ago. We're on a public channel. There's people everywhere. Our good friends here. What was your name? Nas. Our good friend Nas is right behind the camera, right? Who's just another random guy we've met. But we're all here, like social confidence, bro, and the like ability to just step out of your comfort zone, next level. So
I think I got rid of social media maybe about 3 or 4 years ago because I just noticed, like I still have it, I haven't deleted it, but I just rarely use it. And it just gives you a over fantasized reality. Because obviously you see all the TikTok kids with millions, you see every single post is just a girl with her ass out. Just there's so much stuff that's not feasibly realistic to the common man, and once I got rid of that, I started being comfortable with myself, what I have, and every little achievement that I make. I'm not comparing myself to Andrew Tate with his million Maseratis or anyone like that. What
colour's your Bugatti?
100%. I'm more, okay, I've done my course today. I'm extremely happy with that.
You're comparing this is a great quote, and I've always kept this in the back of mind. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today.
Exactly.
It's literally a recipe for misery. Hey, like
100%. That's why I'm just happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy to, you know, just go see my friends, drink a little bit at someone's house, and just stick to ourselves.
No, I love that, man. That's really good.
And I've noticed, especially because I've gotten away from the clubs. started transitioning to the pubs, but you know, pubs are starting to get expensive as well. Once you start adding the effects of alcohol, drugs, and especially like other people, you know, things start going askew.
Yeah,
if you keep it personalised, you know, everything's about you guys. It's not about, okay, this guy's acting like an idiot, this chick's hot. They don't start drifting. You just stick to your circle and keep to your circle.
Yeah, definitely. Your next stop's Blacktown.
Yeah, this is.
But thank you, brother. This has been awesome.
Thanks,
I really
for the
appreciate you. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. But wish you the absolute best in all your endeavours.
You too, my friend.
And keen to see your podcast.